Welcome to the VSS Sea Skip. Just hop on the boat. You can even take your pals along with you for free if you're in a party. We're heading straight to a pirate paradise indeed. Pirate Cove is full of mischievous people, shady sailors, and most important, lots and lots of Nemrak whiskey. I almost forgot. Take this ability shard. I doubt that I'll ever need one. Some old man forgot it on my boat. He also forgot his bag, and his money, and clothes. Hell, it must be all of his belongings he left here. But you just take the shard. Why'd you need the bag and the clothes and the emeralds? Well, you gotta buy the Nemrak whiskey somehow, right?
Just north of here, there's a mysterious island. It's a big old cave filled with the remains of old pirates. But then, the bones began attacking me.
Retreat. But I think there's something sinister about that place.
Like a mighty fine adventurer, lad. But perhaps your pockets are a little lighter than you want, eh? Perhaps we be making a deal, lad, and it'll make us both rich. You see, lad, me treasure has been lost for quite some time. I kept it in an ocean village named Sandvik, in a secret room. But lad, the village vanished up to nowhere, like some kind of dark magic. I swear to ye, I tell no lies. So you see, in me old age, I could use a spot of my lawful gold to see me through my final years. Don't fret though, Chuck. Old Harvey has always kept a backup plan. I left me old seafaring map in me old hideout. It'll tell you where we can find me old gold. So, lad, are you willing to make yourself mighty wealthy? Good. Me old hideout's hidden inside that there skull at the entrance to our mighty fine establishment. Bring me that map, lad.
Hold it there, laddie. The wind has told us that you're looking for that treasure map. Ah, you'll not get it so easily. You see, us spirits are as greedy as our physical selves were. There is no fooling around there. We want your money, and only then will we open the path to the map. 1 full block of smashed together emeralds will satisfy our needs. Go to the front of this tomb and flush it down the middle of that raised thing. Hold it there, laddie. The wind is... You see, 1 full block of smashed together emeralds will satisfy our needs. Go to the front of this tomb and flush it down the middle of that raised thing. Smashed together emeralds will satisfy our needs. Go to the front of this tomb and flush it down the middle of that raised thing. Good luck on that petty journey of yours. Just find the whole path and yourself will be just fine. Hold it there, laddie. The wind... You see, 1 full block of smashed together emeralds will satisfy our needs. Go to the front of this tomb and flush it down the middle of that raised thing.
You're talented, aren't you, lad? Many thanks indeed. Now we can see where me treasure be buried. Well, God blast it all. I cannot read me own darn map, lad. What'd you do with it? Scratch off the ink with your pennies? Ah, sorry, lad. It be the test of time that failed old Javier. Not you. Fear not, lad. There be an old friend of Javier's that can help decipher the soul rag. Go to the old Mage Island. There be a man by the name of Dalben who can restore me map to its full glory. Get it done, lad, and bring me treasure back.
Where young students gather to learn and use all sorts of spells. Heard that they had their idea of building an academy in Selchar rejected, so they decided to make their own island. Magic books and enchanted stones. Have you ever been to the legendary island? You know, the island just southeast of Caucus. My friend Herbert runs the place. Caucus government funded his crazy project to create the strongest machines ever. As part of his research, he traveled across the world where he met me. He became my most frequent customer since he kept traveling here, there, and everywhere. Don't see him much anymore, but he's still running Legendary Island. If you think you're the strongest of them all, you ought to go there and say hi for me.
What's this? A traveler? How might we assist you? Ah, I see. You wish to explore the ocean depths. But for what possible reason? This map. How did you acquire it? This is enchanted by our people. You seek Sarnfic, don't you? Alas, that place has history. We, the Mage Council, banished that city long ago to hide the horrific power hidden within a treasure a pirate hid there. A pair of boots made from a black material fashioned from the stone of an evil place. Incredibly dark magic. But we do not believe the filthy, idiotic pirate knew what he'd found. I must say, the council regret having to lay waste an entire village over a pair of boots. There was no other way. Who knows why he even kept the boots? If he had known about their power, I'm sure he would have used it for evil. But we sense no evil in you, so as such, we will aid you in your quest. We hope that you will use the boots for good, despite the dark intentions. We will lift the enchantment once laid upon the charts, but it will cost you. Give me 5 emerald blocks. That should cover the cost. Brilliant. That seems in order. Here you go. We only hope that the boots will never fall into the hands of that pirate again. We'd much rather that they fall into yours. Well, what does it say? Go to that location. Find the treasure.
You did it, lad. You brought back old Javier's gold. As I promised, here's your share of the loot. I threw in something extra for you. It's an old key I salvaged a few years back from the shipwreck of a legendary pirate. Who knows what it leads to? Maybe a treasure hoard? Or maybe the old swashbuckler wanting to lead someone into a trap? Me bones are too old for a grand adventurer like that. Guess you'll have to figure it out for yourself.
just running into my parents' house like that. Jeez. I oughta... Well, maybe... Oh, I know. Here, go into my room real fast and grab that letter in there. Bring it to me when you do. I want to make sure it's the right one. Yep, that's the right letter. I hope you like school. My parents were super excited when that letter flew into my room, but magical school sounds so boring. I don't even want to learn magic. I just want to write my stories and play games. You can go instead. I know the picture on the letter is one of me, but you can say you had a growth spurt. That should work, I think. Now go on. You should get out of here before my parents see you. I don't want them to find out I gave that letter away.
Hey, what are you doing all the way over here? This dock's broken. Oh, a student, you say? Aren't you a little old to be learning fundamental magical knowledge? Well, if I could see your invitation letter then. This... Wow, you really look quite different than the picture. Did you get a new haircut? Well, no judging from me. Keep walking to the end of the dock. Have faith. Alright everyone, ready for a magical experience? We're headed to the Nexus. You've been told where to go. If you've forgotten, ask your fellow students. If you ever need to come back here, just walk out into the dock again. Good luck now!
Through the wall, right? I hope my uniform doesn't get dirty.
Hello, new students. Over here. Welcome to the island of Grookwalt. I will be guiding and helping all the new students. So all of you will be getting 2 vouchers each, and with them, you will need to buy 1 wand and a book or tome. You can find everything here around the docks. Choosing your materials is very important, so buy the ones that speak to you. When you're done, meet with Miss Una at the front gates.
fledgling Grooks. Seems like you all have your materials in order. You are now free to enter Grookhorts and begin your lessons. The door is just behind me. Walk on in. Hush, hush. The speech will be soon. Hurry, take a seat. The banquet will be starting.
Magical children of Wynn and Gavel alike, we welcome you here to our fair academy.
Oh, Lordy, the headmaster. I didn't even see him come in. I don't see him at all, actually.
Well, I should hope you can see me now, all of you. Oh, what a splendid turnout this year. Apologies. I simply can't resist a bit of theatrics. But now, it is time to listen and learn, fledgling groups. We knowledge mages and scholars, the Order of the Grook, are pleased to see each of you here. Whether you be a young mind aching with curiosity, or an old hat looking to refine their knowledge, all seeking to learn magic are welcomed here. We expect great things of you. Now to business. You will write your schedules for the semester. Look down on your paper and write in what classes you wish to participate in. You will need to choose 4 classes, one from each category. The categories are elemental magic, practical magic, magical creatures, and types of magic. The schedule book is at the end of the table. Were it not, there is no limit on class size. If you wish to take it, you may take it. Just fill in what subject you want to take, and our guides will lead you to your classes. The elemental of nature and physicality. Now choose a practical magic lesson. Effects and materials are intertwined in function, but each has applications independent of one another. Now choose a magical creatures class. So you seek a broad spectrum of knowledge upon magicality. I wholeheartedly approve. Lastly, you must choose a magical type class. To learn of the corruption is a great risk. While admirable, remember your mind has limits.
I'll be leading you to your classes, everyone. Talk to me when you're ready to go. All right, fledgling groups. Your first class begins in just a minute. Follow me. Here are the elemental classes. Step on in. Your magical journey truly begins here.
Now, all of you, sit, listen. Earth is an element of great power, versatile and ever-present, nearly as the air. Thunder provides force, Earth provides sheer power. The difference, force chooses its path, and power is force-directed. Earth is also the Earth itself, Stone, metal, trees and soil. Trees sway in the wind but do not break, and the mountains do not crumble. The Toronto, steeped in earthly magic, are nearly invincible to all but themselves. It is proof of the earth's strength. The Dogons. They were masters of the earth and fire alike, shaping caverns to their will. And now, nearly extinct. A terrible crime. But we shall honor them and move forward. We shall strike the earth and claim it to be our own. The tome directs the earth's force. Take it and utilize it to shatter the stones I summon. The darkest parts of the stone are weak points. Find them and learn the power of the earth.
Remove the dark stone using your earth magic by right-clicking the toad.
Time is up. Try again.
Remove the dark stone using your earth magic by right-clicking the toad.
Time is up. Try again. power, fledgling. There is nothing more for you here. Go.
Moving swiftly on, the next class is just across the way. Follow me.
Okay, class, everyone take your seats and listen up. This class is going to be interesting. As you know, this class is all about magical effects, specifically those tied to various materials, how they'll affect you. This is going to be a hands-on learning experience, so those of you with weak constitutions may request to skip the demonstration if you're concerned for your health. If you read my books, you know about quartz and how dangerous it can be if overcharged. So, of course, we have an overcharged sample here so you can feel the signs of it. It may be explosive, but it will be in a controlled manner. The worst that will happen to you is your face will get a bit dusty or your glasses will fall off. Magical crystals, as we have to my left here, can be charged with all kinds of different effects. This is an incredibly valuable aspect for artificers. Depending on the formation, they can have natural effects as well. These crystals were found in Gavel's floating islands. And, well, let's say it's difficult to keep it in this case. Our last sample is of cosmic material, and if you're sickened easily, then don't examine it. Its effects are mostly unknown, but one thing's certain. It's dangerous to be exposed for long periods. Now, each of you will go back behind me and examine and interact with each of the 3 samples provided. Once you've done so, then you can leave. Hands-on training is the best way to learn after all. Well done. How did that feel? Personally, the void sample is the most interesting to me. You may now leave the classroom.
There's a bit of a walk to your next class. Follow me. These staircases were supposed to move, but that was too much work to put together, apparently. They're a pain to navigate, aren't they?
Hello, student.
Right, fledgling Grooks. Time to hit you with all the info you're really here for. Wibbles, pronounced like nibble. They're a rather popular pet nowadays, but you all knew that. You want to know where they came from. The explanation that we got was that they lived in the Arms region, and when it split open, they eventually burrowed onto the surface of the Sky Islands. But no one actually knows for sure. That means that they could be anything. What could lie beneath that veneer of fluff and playful demeanor? Oh, speaking of fluff, their woolly fur never actually stops growing, ever. And neither do their hooves, their horns, or their teeth. They shed often. These materials have innate magical energy to them, stable like bloodstone and reliable like quartz, but not as powerful as either. Interesting that a fluffball has that potential. Wibble fluff is also able to be boiled, and it turns into a sticky molasses-like substance. It's used for candy, and it's very popular. But it's all poison! It's poison, I tell you! Wibble meat is horrendously inedible. It'll give you the worst stomachache of your life. The candy makers are feeding us death. And the worst part is, if too much fluff gathers up in one spot, another Wibble appears. They reproduce by budding, growing out of lint and dust. It's a no-win game they're making us play. Wibbles do have some good use though. They can sniff out sources of cosmic magic, like a pig sniffs out truffles. Sometimes they even try to take it home. It's almost like they miss it somehow. It's almost like it might be from outer space. It's almost like they bring sanity-inducing things into our houses on purpose. They're here to kill us all. I swear it. How else would you explain a Wibble vaporizing a group of poachers? 10 colours of Wibble, every one of them rotten evil. Everyone says there's only 9, but we know the truth. There's a 10th out there, an ultimately powerful one that wants us all gone. Pray you never see it, kids. Anyways, my lesson's safe and all that. All you have to do is reorder these plush Wibble toys on the sand. You figure it out once you're up here.
Hello, students. This is your Magical Creatures class, and I will be your instructor. Different species have different levels of innate magicality. This is often an invisible aspect of the species. You must never assume. To begin with, Dogons. They are ancient creatures, artificial seeming at first. Despite this, they are highly adept at earth and fire-based magic. Able to quite literally move mountains. It is theorized that they were the ones to carve out the inside of the molten heights into the caves we know today. Tales also tell of their utilizing demonic energy for various purposes. However, we are only able to assume their magical energy from dwarven tales, as they are nigh existent. Moving on, the term greenskin is a catch-all for trolls, goblins, orcs, ogres, and hobgoblins. Some include Gerts into this definition, though by technicality they are separate. Though many greenskin societies have mystical practices, the only known way for them to utilize magic is through artifacts. They've little magical potential. Meanwhile, villagers are of the opposite persuasion. High magical potential, often unrealized out of laziness. Humans are often thought of as more magical than villagers, due to the Fruman soldiers seeming to know some magic innately. But this is untrue. Dwarves have a similar level of magicality to humans, but like villagers, it often goes unrealized. Their culture values physical strength more. It is theorized that the reason for this is due to their distaste for the demonic energies of the Dogons. They reject their magical potential often, such that it is lessening over time. Inversely, elves have a deep connection with their magicality. Despite their reclusiveness, they are known for their open share of magical energy within their own society. The outcast elves of Ethlum have shared their connection to what they refer to as the light. This connection is supposedly unfathomable, but guides them and protects them. Now, we will see if you were paying attention. You will come here and order the societies I have referred to in this class from least magical to most. Correct, student. Thank you for paying attention. No one ever seems to in this class. You may go.
The next class is actually rather close. Just follow me.
I was hoping for a smaller class size. Corruption is incredibly dangerous. It'll be tough to keep so many students safe. If anyone wishes to leave, you may. Now, corruption is a force of nature, of some description. Yes, you heard me right. We don't actually know much about it. Even though it's plagued the Wynn province for 1,000 years, the way it behaves is so incredibly alien in nature that it's nigh impossible to study. We know it raises undead bodies. The working theory is that the more heavily injured a target is, the more susceptible they are to being corrupted. And well, you can't exactly get more injured than dead, hence the growth of zombies and skeletons and all over in Wynn. It appears to spread by a complex root system. A scientist from Nesak Oracle has studied this. The corruption spikes appear to spread it in greater concentration. As for the effects on your person, most often paranoia and anger are seen, and that's about the only consistent thing with it. It affects everyone slightly differently. The worst part is that practically every single thing we've touched on here is conjecture and theory crafting. The force of corruption is terrifying. The only thing we know for certain is that powerful ice-based magic can halt corruption, as seen in the Nesak region. Now the dangerous part. Everyone, come up past my desk here. We'll examine a corrupted creature in a controlled environment. We have one in captivity, and its cage is reinforced with the strongest metals we have. So dear God, let it be enough. Bringing it out now. Be sure to back up. We don't want anyone caught in the crossfire here. one thing to note about undead corrupteds, they can't be cured. You could weaken them, but that's about it. Wait, why is it spreading here? It's never done this before. Everyone, back up now! As you can see, the corruption is very powerful. Can anyone get another teacher or something? Wait, no! It's corroding the bars! Everyone, run now! Get out of here!
No, student, I said run!
Dear Lord, that was awful. Student, I can't believe you were able to kill that thing. Class absolutely dismissed. We've got to cancel this class. It's far too dangerous for the students.
That's all 4 classes. I hope you found them magically enriching. Now, off to the graduation hall. It's the room all the way at the bottom of the stairs. Hurry, don't hold up the ceremony. It won't start until everyone's there.
Take a seat. The ceremony is starting. And so your teachings, or at least their basics, have ended. Your magical feathers have started to grow. I've had quite a bit of praise from the teachers being passed around. But now, for your effects, you shall not go unrewarded. You will leave here with more than just knowledge. Your tools have shaped your minds, subtly but inexorably. And so with that, what you leave with today, both in mind and in treasure, shall be different for each of you. Let us start with you. Please come up to the stage. There is a reason I've called you up first, you know. Recall what I said about old hats earlier. Don't think we didn't notice the armor, or the weapon, or the grim countenance. But no need to worry. Those who truly have the drive to become learned in the ways of magic, no matter who they are, will always find their way here and be accepted. A shame about Cecil, but not to worry. Now, hand over your materials, and you'll receive your rewards. And there you have it. Your feathers are grown, and you can spread your magical wings. Good luck on your adventures, Wind Soldier.